Are you a Jeep enthusiast? Or maybe you're someone who's just trying to fix your Jeep and you're looking for some tips, some tricks, how to save time and save money and still get your project done the right way? You're gonna love what we have to say.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Constitutional. Anyway, today's gonna be a great day. Oh, not only do we got one holy grail or two holy grails, we have three holy grails. Now, I have never said holy grail ever in my life. I actually stole that from somebody else because I have no original ideas. But let's see what's going on today. Shipping, Trany over there. I don't have time for fake names. Jeremy Tepper's rockers are still on the scrambler. They're never coming off. Busy. But we're here just to see a couple of the, what I like to call, I've actually never used the words before in my life, but today I like to call the holy grails. So we had the episode where we had the other FC. That was this one. Don't look over here. This was this one. We got this FC in, and I was so enamored by it, and I was a little sad it was a 150, an FC 150. I bought myself two FC 170s. Obviously we're already playing in it. We're gonna put one together out of the three. I'm gonna make an FC tow truck with a 4.0 engine into an AW4 transmission, and I'm gonna probably do what I did, which we'll see in a second, on my M715, where I flipped over a 231 transfer case, and I'll explain why I use a 231 instead of a Dana 300 in like 2 seconds. So anyways, check out the inside of this FC. The inside of this FC is actually in ridiculous shape. The things you gotta look at, besides all like the knobs and everything's intact, that ashtray, which I guess is like impossible to get. I'm assuming this is still this is the original headliner. It's not in great shape, but it's just the fact that it's even there, because usually these things are just giant piles of crap. So, I think we're gonna work on getting some cameras set up, so I can honestly, in like 2 days, huck a 4.0 in this thing and drive the snot out of it. Talk about the M715. Shoot. Did I bring my coffee?
Nope.
Hold. All right, so anyways, we're gonna talk about the M715. What this is a Jeep I built for my friend Pop, who passed away. Oh, great, hold on 1 second.
Oh,
hold on. So,
what was that?
That was Chance.
Where'd your coffee just come
Oh, yeah, so what happened now, you remember the whole Jeremy Tepper incident, like, and, you know, there was a lot of back and forth with him trying to explain to me, and there was some online about how I don't know how to run my business, or I pretend I'm all my office people and all my workers, which obviously there's quite a few people who work here because we do a lot. That we ironed stuff out, I think, through a mutual third party, so we're not going to talk about it no more. But in honor of that whole thing, I decided to become more efficient in how I do things. And one of the problems I have is I put my coffee down all over the place. So I make Chance follow me around and carry my coffee in a pouch. And then when I need my coffee, I just whistle for it, so I don't have to like spend 10 minutes looking for my coffee, because I can pull those rockers in like 10 minutes if I had the time. But now if I wanted to, I have the time, because I tempered the way I do things.
Is that a new key phrase?
Well, it isn't really a word, because it's not necessarily being more efficient. What it is, being more productive, cutting the amount of time it takes to do stuff.
Like looking for your coffee.
Like looking for my coffee, so I just whistle for my coffee now. So, and we're gonna be teppering a lot of things that we do here. Like anything that I can tepper, make more efficient, even this conversation, tepper this conversation, so it's like, so it's like, so it's like, like I teppered it, like done, like already done. So let's talk about the M715.
Don't you have to whistle him to come back and get your coffee?
No, it's only when I put it down and I can't find it. I have multiple coffees, and if I whistle, he needs to just go get me another coffee, and my other missing coffee will just turn up. So he has to wear that pouch with the coffee all day long. So, and then because he wears the pouch with the coffee, he still can do his job. So what happened was, my friend Pop, my best friend, Pop was my absolute best friend in the world. I get emotional, it's just because Pop was my best friend.
You guys know each other?
Since I was probably in my late teens, and Pop was like 3 years younger than me, 2 years younger. I don't even know how old Pop is. I don't even know how old I am. We were young. He was like my best friend from the day I met him. Pop had a very weird sense of loyalty, I guess. You know, we never lost contact with each other. We were always like joined at the hip. Pop worked for me on and off all the time when, you know, between jobs, because he was a union sound guy. Sometimes he was out of work and he would come work for me. Pop would never let me give him a Jeep. I would give Pop any car in the world he wanted, and he would just refuse to take a Jeep, because I tend to give people Jeeps all the time when they need a car, and never ask anything for them, because I go through so many cars. Pop was working for me one day, and this was in front of my shop for like a year and a half. Thank you very much, Joe Rodriguez. This was a Jeep that was so busted up. It was worse than any of these FCs, and it was in front of my shop for about a year and a half. And what happened was, a good friend of mine, Joe, a little overpaid for it. I think on his way home from when he bought it, he was like, I don't even want this thing. So he came by my shop, and I bought it off Joe, and it was orange. It was the biggest, ugly orange thing you've ever seen, sitting in front of my shop for like a year and a half. And I hated this truck more than life itself, because I don't let cars sit around. I go right through my whatever I have. But because I paid a lot of money, not a lot, but I paid more than I should have, I was gonna have to like take it apart and sell pieces from it to, you know, at least break even. And so I just sat in front of my shop for a good year and a half, like I said. And my friend Chris Popolowski, who we call Pop, hey look, it's Bob. Hey, Bob. Bob, do you need a little step stool for that? No, I'll get you one. So the radio didn't work? Oh, they gave you one with the wrong mount? Don't show this, because we made a mistake.
Yes. See, this is,
well,
mine's a top mount on this one.
Yeah, so we'll get you the right mount.
Yeah. You want me to leave you this one here?
Do you want to wait 2 seconds? I'm going to show you the rims and get you the right radio while you wait.
Sure.
So that's mine.
That's yours. Deadjeep. See?
Yeah. Let's get Bob a radio. Hey, John, can you get Bob any radio that's like this? The top and bottom mount?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, I had the side.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember which one it was.
So then it's Bob's fault, is what you're saying.
I couldn't remember what was in that year.
You can't remember every Jeep part ever, John? Oh, wait. That's what people expect us to do. They expect us to remember every Jeep part all the time. Come on, Bob. Bob was here like a week ago and asked us for rims, and we're gonna show Bob the rims we're gonna give him when he wants to come get them. Pretty sure I got 5 of those.
These are fine.
All right.
These are good.
Yeah, no, I think those are the best looking for a ZJ right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it'll look good.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, nope, I got them with, you know, all nice edges. I have at least 5 in here.
You know,
so
elderly, they pull up to the curb and scrape the curbs, you know.
Well, they need a step stool to get in and out of their Mac. They get in and out of their Mac trucks.
Yeah, they used to have them little springs.
Yeah.
Remember the spring that used to scrape the curb?
To scrape the curb.
Yeah, you don't see them
We can
anymore.
install those for you. Don't take it now. I'll stack them up and come by later. I'll dig them out for you. I'll dig out 5 good ones, but I just want to make sure you're fine with that.
Yeah.
You smell good, Bob. What are you wearing? Old Spice. No, what do you wear? Old Spice? Come on, Bob. Great God. Oh, there's no fun in that.
I got a motor and a transmission that come out of my old Jeep. I'm going to bring it over here and give it here.
All right.
Runs.
I appreciate that.
Perfect in it.
All right.
You can have it, and I got to get that Jeep over to you.
All right.
That red one I got, that
Okay.
96.
I can go get it if you need me to. I got tow truck people, you know.
Yeah?
Bob, they all appear here magically.
If you want to go pick it up,
Yeah, we can do that. Just when you come back to get the rims, we'll get all your information.
just give me what I can get for it.
Yeah, 450 to 550. You know, I'll take care of you.
That, and you can have that motor and transmission I got in the yard.
Okay. Is there one in the Jeep or no?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so I got my tow guy because he's got a 1-car trailer.
You can drive it here, or you can drive it right up on the trailer. It just needs a jump start.
Yeah, no, I'll have to send him back for the motor and training. I don't think he'll be able to do both.
Whatever works, we'll make it work.
We're just waiting on John. Seemed like he got it like that. Seemed like he got it like that. Seemed like he got it like that. But you can leave that in too. You can leave that in too. Like that. Like snapping fingers. Like pulling rockers. But saying Teppering is not a bad thing because that's a good thing.
It's your new catchphrase.
It's a new catchphrase for doing stuff efficient. Well, if it's the same Jeep, Bob, that means that's the Jeep. So, oh, it's not the same one. So it is the same one, but it's not the same one.
That you're gonna buy from.
It's a similar Jeep to the one I'm getting, but not the same one.
Same color, everything. Yeah, we are.
The same exact one.
Same exact.
Same.
This is making my day, let me tell you.
It's,
I've been listening to her for like 2 months.
Who's her?
My honey.
You can't call her.
Camera.
Don't call her.
Oh, I know. No, I gotta take care of
Her.
my honey.
All right.
Listen to her. You know how long I've been.
Well,
You don't know.
how many, just all honestly, how many times a day do you drive by here?
I see him
6,
about
8, 10.
6, 8, 10 times you go right by the shop.
Tooting the horn all the
2 in the horn.
Yep, the girls are in the front.
So when,
They're in the front, they hear it.
so wait. So when you're saying you've been listening to her, you really just
I know.
you just didn't want to tap your brakes and just like pull over.
Yeah.
He talked to me 5 times a day.
I haven't even chewing
I don't even tell you.
Try to bag me.
You know that's what I do, right?
Oh, I know.
I just live to bust people's chops. Just give me an hour and a half. I'll have all 5 of them. When you drove them by, just tap your brake.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's segment of Story Time with Ray on the M715. I know we broke the segment in half, but that's okay though, because next time we'll find out the how and how Ray put the whole thing together. Don't forget to subscribe, get those likes, and also ring that bell so you can get all the notifications as soon as the videos come out. And remember, we're not here just to provide good entertainment. We can fulfill all your Jeep needs at Deadjeep.com and on eBay at Deadjeep Parts as well. As always, stay safe, keep Jeeping.